Hello, all you imps, pixies, and other fine fey folk. It's me, Michelle, the Hobby Hobbit. This is a channel where we play with different kinds of artsy craftsy things, but we are master of none. To those of you who have just wandered across my channel, I would love it if you would consider giving me a like and a subscribe. It helps my baby channel grow. To those of you who have already subscribed and have come back, hi, how are you? How you doing? Welcome back. Right, I've got a list of channels that I've got in my description box attached to this video. Check them out. I'd love for you to do so. These are 3 of the Etsy shops I really like. If you want seam binding, go here. If you want printables, oh my gosh, they're delicious. Go here. And if you want just about anything else, go visit June. She doesn't list everything she makes, but she's probably got it, can make it, or knows where to find it for you. So reach out to her. On top of that, she's also giving 10% off to anyone who spends $25 or more in her shop. I do ask that you tell anyone that the Hobby Hobbit sent you, just so that they know where they're getting their referral from. I sure would like to know that if it was me in that situation. Today, I don't really have a plan for today's video. I've got a few things in mind of what I want to do, but I don't really have a plan for it. So I thought, well, you know what? I said we would decorate one of these this week and then keep on going, kind of doing that theme as I do a journal of sorts with this. My thought was, someone had said, well, my first one had to be hobbits or fairies or something, gnomes or something like that. So I was like, you know what? Obviously that's perfect. 100%. That is absolutely perfect. So I think I want to try and see if, because y'all know blue is my color. Blue and white are my colors, so I thought since these go together, why not? Let's do this. Got an idea though. So where is it? I have somewhere in my grand stash of stuff. Give me a second. I gotta find it. These cute guys. So what if we were to stamp one of these on here? I wonder if I could get all 3 of these little ones down here. Although I like the sunflower. Oh, I like them all. Oh, I like them all. I got an idea. What I want to try and do is I want to try and make this sort of fold open. So I'm going to put this into them. Bear with me here. I want to do this. Shall we use our fancy dancies? Ooh, blue and white. Ooh. No, that's not going to match that blue, so I'm not going to do that. We use silver. I like silver quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to be a little wild. Is that silver? I've never done the ones with backing on them, so we're going to try that and see where it takes us. Yeah, I think those are silver. I've never done it, so let's try it and see, yeah? Come on. So I got to tell you this. Mr. Marvel's birthday was the 28th. So I bought Mr. Marvel a big old Yum Yum. They're the rawhide bones. He loves them. And I got little Jeffy a small one. When I say I got Marvel a big one, I got him a big one. Because Mr. Marvel, the Jelly Belly, saw me give Jeffy a small one, he didn't want his. He wanted Jeffy's. So he kept going after Jeffy's, and I kept telling him, no, that's not yours. He'd growl at Jeffy. He loves these things. He would growl at Jeffy if Jeffy went near his Yum Yum. I'm like, Marvel, that's not yours. That is not yours. Leave it alone. What does he do? He drops it on my foot. The big one. Which is actually quite heavy and hurts quite a bit. So he ended up going through and literally finished Jeffy's last night, even though I told him he wasn't supposed to have it. It wasn't his, and he was a bad boy for it. To which my brother, the instigator, goes, oh, poor Marvel. Mommy not let you have your birthday gift. I'm like, it's not his birthday gift. His birthday gift was the big one. His was not. Well, he finished it because he was a turd. He finished it. Okay, so this is the We Are Memory Keepers Chomper or whatever. I don't know what's this called. Crocodile. I'm just trying to find it to a spot where I think this will suit. Because I think, one there, one there. If this goes according to plan, I'm going to end up having these stuck together with a little bit of twine or something. I've never done this, so I don't know how this is going to go. Let's do it on this one first. This thicker card. And these are not exactly fit for it, but that's close enough. Okay, so what do we do? Oh, it's four. Oh, that's not good. Does this go? Okay, wait, which way? I'm going to guess it goes that way. There is a bit of a, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. There's a flat side, and then there's kind of like a little bit of a dip raised up side. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm putting it smooth side down because that's the way I would want it to be. I would think. This goes in there. This squeezes down. Okay. I see what you're doing there. That's a little rough, though. I'm not so sure I like that. Do I have that on the wrong nib end? I can't remember what Julie said to put it on. I thought she said that way. And it could be because the way this thing's going. Okay, so which way did we do it? This way. Hello, handsome puppy. Hello, handsome boy. Hi, so handsome. Hi, goodbye, little boy. As he's busted in and opened the door up, and now you can hear oh, I just tore it. No. You hear everything on Mama's TV now. Oh, you have the, yeah, he's got the bone of Michelle's foot death because he's dropped it on me again today. Nope, that's the wrong way. Want that one on there. And then we're going to put that thing there and let that bite in. Close, squeeze. Looks good to me. Seems to have held pretty well. It'll work. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Now, because this one is much, much thinner and I don't really want to tear it too much, I'm going to just go just a little bit more and try and bite just a little tiny bit more out of this. Just to make it a little bit bigger. So tonight there's a pink blue moon. Just a little bit bigger. Yes, a pink blue moon. So I'm going to be watching that one. Okay. You can probably hear the news. I'm going to shut that door in just a second. I just want to get this part done first. We're definitely going to do it this way up. Lesson learned. Okay. That is definitely the wrong way. I can't really tell it until I put it against the paper. Then I can see the dip that goes into it or not. On the back piece, that's when I see it. Oh, now you want to eat your yum yum. Little turd. He's such a turd. Come on. Okay, so if this works the way I want it to, I'll be able to put these both on the same one because they'll be tied together by a little bit of string, twine or something, and so they'll go together. They'll open up like this. That's what I'm going for. Hold that thought. Okay. Jeffy, I need to find you something to munch on too, don't I? Since Mr. Marvel's gone and killed yours. Ooh. What did I do with them? That's the question. What did I do with them? There they are. No, Marvel, you've got one. You don't need another. You've got a big giant one. You don't need another one. Greedy little gut. Ouch. He's a greedy boy. He's a very, very greedy boy. Okay. So let's see. Oh, that's just barely going to fit, isn't it? So he's going to have to come. Oh, no. He's going to have to be there. But I could probably get her on. Let me just see. Okay, so she could go there. And okay. He can go there, but we're going to lose a little tiny bit of the flower. We're going to have to work this very, very carefully, y'all, but we're going to do it. We going to try. Why, yes, we is. We's going to try. Probably going to fail, but we're going to try. We're going to ink it up. We're going to ink it up. As I've said, I ink in all directions because I know I don't apply the same pressure when I do this. Ooh, I've never stamped this. Should I do a test stamp or just go for it? Yeah, let's just go for it. Okay. I reckon right there. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking cute. I can't stand it. I hope these aren't all one. Oh, they are. You know what? I'm going to cut them apart. Yes, I am. I'm going to cut them apart. Yep. Because I want just her. These guys, these two definitely go together, but she can be cut apart if we're careful with it. What not to do to your stamps, folks. 100% what not to do. Work has been absolutely crazy. Like my original job that I got hired on with and have done has picked up. Like my faxes coming through are like ridiculously crazy. It's just picked up to the point where I'm struggling to keep up every day between doing other stuff too. Oh, I'm getting there, but I'm like, I can feel how tight my shoulders are. Woof. Okay. Of course we're going to color these in. Of course we're going to. Because we can't not, right? I don't really want to get my Prismacolors out because I've gotten them. Ooh, we could. Do we want to watercolor them? No. I'm just going to use these Sioux colors. These are what I call my generic castle arts. Because they're kind of like castle art in that the pencils and barrels are kind of the same, but they're not castle art. They don't blend as well. Yeah, so she's going to be, I think, in blue, and he's going to be kind of in orangey yellows because that way they'll complement each other, but also because then his sunflower will kind of stand out. So let's just go ahead and, oh, I need the sharpener. So yeah, these are called Sioux color. I think there's 181 colors in the box, tin, whatever. I just call them my generic castle art. They're okay, but not my favorite, if that makes any kind of sense. So, come on. Do a little sharpen. I have a 3-day weekend this weekend, y'all. Super excited about that. Okay. So I want her to be in blue and kind of like a yellowy, kind of like an orangey yellow kind of color. Because that will be the complement, yeah, to this one. But we know blue and white are my colors, yes. This flower is going to be something else, you guys. I may or may not be hitting and missing with this flower. I'm just letting y'all know. It's probably going to be a bad. These are like really fine lines. Okay. I can already see a mistake. So I had an issue with a delivery. I had ordered a bunch of stamps. And on Sunday, it said that it was delivered. Package was left outside the door. I had been waiting for this because I was really excited about these stamps. I went and checked my door as soon as I got the notification saying it was, nope, nothing there. I thought, that's a bit odd. So Monday morning, I called the post office to let them know that, hey, this wasn't delivered to me. And it said, if you want to file a claim, do it online on your smartphone, go ahead. So I did all that. I had a lady call me back saying she was from the post office, asking me kind of what happened, that she was looking into it. So I told her what happened. She goes, yeah, a lot of times when that happens, the person who received the package by mistake will leave it by their mailbox. The carrier will pick it up. It will go through the sorting center local, and then it'll be mailed it'll be delivered the next day. So why don't you go ahead, and if you don't have it, because I called Monday, she said it should be picked up Monday, go through sorting, and be delivered Wednesday. So if you don't get it Wednesday, go online and file a claim. So I did. They told me I was too late. How was 3 days too late to file a missing mail claim? So I called Amazon because I'm distraught. This is like $80. I don't have that kind of money to waste, to lose or throw away. So I called Amazon and I'm like, look, this is what's going on. I've tried filing the claim, and this is twice now the post office has jacked something of mine. I ordered a memory keepers, like a sticker case, and it came sliced open. I've got pictures to prove it. It came sliced open. I purchased it from the lady on Marketplace, on Facebook Marketplace. And I know it happened because it sliced right through the packaging into this. And they left it face up on my doorstep. There's no way they couldn't have seen it. Anyways, I let her know, the lady that sold it, I let her know, and she's like, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I will file a claim right away. So she did. I got a letter that said to bring the item in for inspection. Otherwise, they will consider the claim closed and deny it. So as soon as I got it, I got it during the week. Well, I work an hour and a bit away from work, so from home. So I had to wait until Saturday. I got in there as soon as I could on Saturday. The guy at the counter took it from me and walked away. I'm like, wait, are you keeping that? And he's like, well, yeah, you're filing a claim, aren't you? I'm like, yeah. He goes, then we need it. The letter only said they needed to inspect it, but I'm like, okay, whatever. That's fine, whatever. So I let her know that that's what they did. About 2 weeks later, she gets a notice saying that they've denied the claim because nothing happened. It was never turned in or nobody got to inspect it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wait, that's not what happened. So I go back to the post office again. And it turned out that the person that they gave it to, the supervisor they gave it to, was no longer with them, and he never filed whatever he was supposed to file. So this new supervisor tells me, she's like, okay, look, try and file the claim again, because I have nothing to go on that end unless you can get a claim number for me to follow up with it. She goes, I'm going to give you my cell phone number. Please don't give it out. At this point, because I'm a good person, I'm not doing that. So I didn't give it out. I've only used it the one time to say, hey, I've gotten this is the claim number. She has filed an appeal. This is what we've got, blah, blah, blah. The lady at the post office that I had her phone number never responded to me. Okay, great. So that's, I'm not saying anything against postal workers, because I know you guys work hard. You work in incredible, incredible situations, extreme heat, extreme cold, icy, snowy conditions. I applaud you guys, because that is a physical job. I'm just saying that this situation upset me. So the lady that sold it to me, she's like, look, I'm going to just give you your money back because they're saying that there's no way to prove the value of the item, so they're denying the claim again. Are you kidding me? All I wanted was the postage back. You know, I figured we could both take the loss on the $8 that she was selling this thing really cheap for, which is why I jumped on it, because it was super, super cheap. But so she was like, well, I'll give you X amount. And I'm like, well, I paid more than that. And so she ended up just refunding me, because I told her, you know, exactly what it was and where to find the payment. And so she just refunded me. It's so frustrating that you do what you're supposed to. You know, you pay for these things on shipping, and you're supposed to get insurance on them because of the way you've paid for it. And you can't even get it, you know? I mean, and again, it's no fault of, I'm not blaming anyone specifically. It's just the situation of the way things happened, you know, because it was just the way it happened. I get it. Accidents happen, but come on, dude. It was a crazy, it was, like $17 to ship it or something. It was crazy expensive to ship something. And you know, when you do stuff certain ways, it gives you like $100 of insurance. Okay, so she's done other than the darkest yellow. Since I'm going to use his color on her, I think I might give him a blue belt and a blue rim to his hat. What do you guys think? Or blue shoes, blue belt, blue rim to hat. That way they both tie in together. Let me get my yellers. I am thinking I want like this color here. Hi, so handsome. You jealous boy. You've got a big giant yum yum right over there. Your yummy is over there. Let Jeffy have his little teeny tiny one. Such a jelly belly. Yeah, I'm liking this. So yeah, that's been my drama for the last few days. Good times were had by all. But we have a long weekend. And both of my staff are actually off on Tuesday after the weekend. So I've got a helper coming in on Tuesday to fill in for one of them, and then we just won't schedule any deliveries. If anyone needs anything, they're just going to have to come to the store to pick it up. Because my delivery guy is actually out until Wednesday. Okay, so we're going to do... I'm going to pretend that these are not mittens, but maybe we could call them gardening gloves. I don't know. I want them to be flesh colored because I feel like that's their hands. That's just the way the artist is drawing the gnomies. In my humble opinion. And it's a very, very humble, very little opinion, yeah. So I've been thinking about what I wanted to do next for this, some of these books and journals that I'm working on, or ephemera and stuff. And I've been tying this over, tossing it around in my head for a while now. I have a funky idea, and I hope you guys like it, because I'm gonna try something funky. I've not seen it done before. That does not mean that it's not been done before, just that I haven't seen it. I hope it works out the way I want it to. It's not my normal medium. I've played with this medium before, but not a lot. And certainly not as how I'm going to do it. So like I said, we're going to get funky. Doesn't that just drive you guys crazy wanting to know what it is? What's Michelle going to get funky with this time? She gets funky a lot. She always gets funky on her channel. It's funkalicious. Clearly, I entertain myself. Boy. So for our little bumbly, I'm just going to keep it simple with the color palette and just put our little bumbly in the same kind of yellow. And I'm not going to do a lot of shading or anything like that, because this is just a simple, fun, journaly thing to do. So we're just going to color these in, flat color them, nothing crazy. I know I've been absent the last couple of days, and I do apologize for that, you guys. It's been really, really hot, and this room is super hot. And then I didn't feel good yesterday. My brother had gone and gotten the family some McDonald's. So I wanted a hamburger, get a hamburger and some French fries. I took a bite out of the burger, looked down, and it was raw in the center. So I was like, I'm not even giving that to the dogs. I didn't notice it until after the first bite. So needless to say, yesterday, the bad food and whatever bug I caught from that was playing with me. I was not a very happy camper yesterday at work. I was a little miserable. And I'd woke up at my belly woke me up at 2 o'clock in the morning to say, guess what's going to start happening now? It didn't. It just kept me up and made me miserable. But yeah. So that was fun. So me and the doggos shared some Frenchy fries. And one of our cats, I call him the bulimic cat, because he just eats and eats and eats, and then he'll freaking vomit. Usually where I can step in it when I don't know that he's done it, because he loves me so much. This is the cat that will bite me in my sleep to wake me up on my nose. He will scratch me until I pet him, and then bite me when I do. A love-hate relationship? That's me and this cat. I love to hate him because he's just horrible to me. Yes, he is. He's a turd. But he's Marvel's best buddy. They lay and snuggle and cuddle together all the time, so I can't be too mad at him because he's my baby's best buddy. Anyways, he likes to eat French fries and grown-up food. Like, if I give Marvel I made vegetable soup Monday night. Was it Monday? Sunday for Monday. I made it Sunday night for Monday, and so I gave Marvel, some vegetable soup with green bean out of his veggie soup. Boy, I might do the wings in just the lightest touch of this blue, just to add some coloration there. So when Marvel got some of the vegetable soup, the cat wanted some, so I'm like, okay, here you go. So I dug some of the beef out of it to give to him. And then he wanted more, so I dug a carrot out. The dang thing ate a carrot and a green bean. Who would have known a cat? He'll eat anything just about. I really need to get one of those dishes that slow you down when you eat. But we have 4 cats. And he will go, like when the cats have all finished eating, he'll go back later and finish their bowls. And we usually will leave food out for them, you know, so that they don't die of starvation. Because cats eat like bugs. She just eats the tiniest little bit. She's just a teeny tiny little thing. Curled up, she's not much bigger than the size of a Coke can. Seriously. Okay, I'm liking this. I like the way these have turned out. Now her hair's going to be yellow, and I think his beard's going to have streaks of blue in it. What do you think? Or should we just do them with a different hair color? I'm trying to keep it to pretty much the same palette. But I do need to do a leaf, and I need to do the center. So that's where I could add the different palette in. The green of this can be the color of the pot here. Oh, I've got these little bitty teeny tiny flowers to do too. That's part of our dress though. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to smack the microphone there. I'm sorry, guys. I hope that doesn't make it go into its sci-fi warble wobble. I have no moolah left. I had a really short paycheck because I ended up having to come home because Mom was sick in my first week of the pay period. And then I took Friday off without pay because I had 2 doctor's appointments. And my employers were kind enough when I lost my sister, they were kind enough to let me borrow ahead my vacation so I could get paid that week. So since they did that, I've been taking some days unpaid. When I needed something off, just a few days unpaid. And since student loans are about to start back up, I was like, well, I better do that now while I've got, you know, a little bit extra throwaway so it won't hurt as bad, but woof. Of course, I've also been driving my Jeep. It's nice out, so I've been driving it to work, and and then to my doctor's appointment, so I've already thrown like 2 tanks of gas into it this payday, which I don't normally throw 2 tanks in one paycheck. And we'll probably throw 1 more in just because of it's still supposed to be nice maybe into next week. And I really want to get a little bit of my top-down Jeep days. It's been cold in the morning, so I wore a hoodie in today. Yesterday, I did not. And I had a short sleeve, like a shoulder or sleeveless blouse that I wore. And therefore, I had the heat on and was still freezing. So I was singing any song I could think of at the top of my lungs to take my mind off of how chilly it was. I mean, it wasn't freezing, but it was cool. Enough that I definitely wanted coffee when I got to work to warm me up some. I wouldn't say I was freezing, but I was definitely chilly. So with him, I think I just want to do a little bit of blue. Maybe throughout his beard. Just to give it a little look of aging. I don't ever use white, but I'm going to use white for this part. Just to kind of blend this in some. May or may not work. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not going to be mad at it. You know, I don't remember these blending this easy. Maybe I should give them a chance. I've sharpened these before I used them, so maybe that's the difference. The first go round I didn't sharpen them. Yeah, I like his little bluey-ish beard. Okay. Put you up. I don't see any more blue or yellow that I need. I do think I want to use this color here for the... I haven't been listing the colors because, I mean, this is just a few colors. It's the Sue Color set. You can get it on Amazon. It wasn't very expensive. But I also bought this years ago. Like, I'm talking like 2, maybe more years ago when I had my color club that we would meet at the park on Saturdays and color from like 8 until noon. So not only did I get them for myself, I got them for all of my club members. You know, I think this is going to go here for this pot color. I just want to tie in as many of the colors as I can together. The only thing is these are going to be different. Maybe I should have done those in a little yellow too, like they were baby ones. That's that blue again. Okay, I see a tiny bit of the blue that needs to come through. You enjoying it, Jeffro? Okay, so now we need to do a green. And I'm going to grab that yellow back. I hope, is this the same yellow? I think this was it. I don't know, I hope so. Just for simplicity's sake, I really do want to keep these the same. Okay, so this is going to be fun. Okay. So I've been listening to Hardy lately. Have you guys listened to him, heard him? I'm really digging his style and his music. So much so that I actually woke up with his song Truck Bed in my head 2 o'clock in the morning the other day. Yes, the same day that I had the bad belly incident. Go figure. At least I was entertained while I had the bad belly incident. But it's a good song, and I'm thinking that it's a continuation of his song called Boots, because it's got the same kind of lyric-y and same kind of music to it. Like, I woke up on the wrong side of the truck this morning, and in one part of the song it says, at least I took my boots off this time. So I really do think it's like a continuation of his own song, which I kind of like. I dig that. That's kind of, yeah, I like it. Okay, so we have some green, and now we're just going to do this in green. And when I'm done coloring this, I'm going to call this video quits. And then we'll come back and finish decorating it, because I didn't think coloring, chit-chatting would go on quite so long, but I know me. I'm not the fastest colorist. And I'm certainly not the best. But, yeah, I like it. And then we'll come back and finish the rest. I've still got to figure out how I want to do the rest of this. So until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.